And now, the Purple Room.
Welcome into the Purple Room podcast. I'm Patricia Caputo. He's David Barthelemy, but some today may call me Michael Jordan.
Yo.
I say that because I three-peated.
That's cool.
You know, a very wise man once said, "They can't stop me, even if they stopped me." So retreat or suffer defeat. I'm back. C3. Caputo 3. 3-peat.
Trish.
I would like to thank everybody who voted for me.
No, I'm congratulating you. Look, I'm congratulating you. Go
I
ahead.
appreciate my opponent, David, who had an extremely good list this week, and I really thought he was going to get the votes. I thought, where's Andre from? He's from Lafayette. I thought
Opelousas. Stand up 336.
Shout out to Big O.
I thought the 336 was going to come through for David. I did. But for some reason, you all voted for me, even though I had family members vote for David. But I just wanted to say thank you. And I've listened to Lil Wayne, and I've watched Michael Jordan highlights. It was his birthday this week. I have Jordan's on in this honor. But I believe in you, David. But after the horror of Christmas caroling this past year, I feel like I deserve a three-peat like this one.
I mean, this is fun. I didn't know we was boasting regular season awards before the season was over. You won 3 games, now you think you're on top of the world. I mean, 3-0 is cool. That's cool, but I'm still here and I'm confident. I think that my list today might shake it up, but we gonna see. I don't know.
I think I get the first pick today, right?
I think so, because I went first last week. I kind of said jambalaya. All right.
Yeah.
Yo, but I'm not gonna lie. Y'all made me sad, man. Whoever's watching this and didn't vote for me, because that last list I should have won. I got
I
snubbed.
was surprised actually how far it was.
But no, you had good list too, because you had all the seafood.
Yeah, but I thought
and this
it was
is a
gonna be
big
closer.
seafood state. But I'm thinking I'm gonna get the proletariats, the hard-working members of Louisiana, the rice and gravy in they blood, but. That's the thing. The rice and gravy, hard-working class, they not watching podcasts. They out there grinding. Yeah. So I'm not mad.
If this was on Facebook, you might have done better.
All right, we posting on Facebook then.
Yeah.
Say no more, guys. Come on.
They're the working class. They're out working, not on their phones.
Yeah, putting that work in. All they got is Facebook Reels. They don't know TikTok. They don't know Instagram.
Yeah.
So you're right. I gotta show it to them boys.
Yeah, I think we have to realize who our audience is.
But, hey, I think today's going to be special. That's what I'm just saying. I'm always in it. I'm always in the game. It's never just over. You might think you might get another 4, or you think you might extend this little perfect streak you got. But I'm thinking I'm finna sully that today.
All right, we'll see. We'll get to that later.
We'll see.
But there's another big competition going on tonight. We're filming this on Thursday, but this will come out on Friday. With the 4 nations face-off, we got the USA versus Canada. And let me tell you, it's been intense. David, have you seen those highlights?
I've been seeing the highlights and I've been seeing the TikTok edits. Once anything happens, like in sports, you know them TikTok boys, they get quick with the edits. So I've been peeped in with the hockey. I won't lie.
3 fights in 9 seconds on Saturday. Now, Nathan, you're a big hockey guy. So how did that feel for you watching that?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I did not expect the start of the game to be like that. I don't think anybody did. But I think it's going to be just as fired up tonight. Like Trish said, this will come out tomorrow. But, yeah, I think the tournament as a whole has been a success more than even the NHL thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This was a couple years back. I remember I was just, watching a random sports show, and somebody was sitting there. Might have been Zach Schaumler, but somebody was talking about how the NHL really wasn't doing that great with social media promotion and stuff a couple years back. So I think this 4 Nations tournament was a great way to show people hey, hockey's back. Because some people was thinking about the major seasons. They're like, oh, football's finished. We're gonna be watching basketball, baseball's coming up, but hockey's yo, we here too. Well, yeah, it was fun. What you say, Nate?
They're finally marketing their stars, the star players. Yeah. That was their big problem for so long.
Yeah, I think I read it on CBS Sports that the word ice hockey was searched the most on Google for the last 5 years on 4 accounts, and number 1 was Saturday. the word ice hockey was Googled. And then the other times, like the 2021, 2022, and 2024 final cups. So I think that says a lot because at the end of the day, this is an all-star game. Like, this is compared to the NBA all-star game. And I just love that they're going to war. They're like, I'm fighting for my country right now. And, I mean, the Canadians were booing the anthem for other reasons, but also, like, for hockey purposes, kind of. And then the Americans came out and they were like, we're just going to start a fight right now. And I loved how the announcers, that first fight, then the announcer was like, I don't think we're going to even get in one more second here before there's a second fight. And then there's another fight. And then 9 seconds in, there's the third fight. And I think you know when something's good when everybody on your social media feed agrees with it. And they're like, USA or like America, no matter who they are on any other day. Everybody was like, this is the only time I'm going to be extremely patriotic or like rah or whatever they do. You know, like all that stuff you see. It's kind of exciting to see something like hockey, which usually is ignored because it's baseball season, football season, and NBA. We'll get to that in a second. But it's cool to watch this now, and I do agree that this was the best thing the NHL could have done for them.
Dude, I'm watching some of them hits because even besides just the 3 fights in the first 9 seconds, I remember seeing a clip of one of the Chuck brothers slamming a dude into the barrier. I said, ouch! Like, yo, the dude's whole body went parallel. I said, holy, like they hit hard, and you gotta be so coordinated to be able to be on that ice like that, hit, and you got that tiny puck. I mean, I've rarely watched like this much hockey in such a short amount of time. I used to play the games and stuff. I always check out now and then, but it's been very exciting. Like the great way to kind of bring everybody together around the sport, especially during like a pretty tumultuous time in like the U.S. So I like it. I know a lot of people like this way more than the NBA All-Star game that was also happened last week.
Did you watch the All-Star game?
I tuned in here and there, but I really wasn't. I don't really watch like the All-Star games anymore. Like even like the Pro Bowl, I don't really tap into that anymore.
Even worse.
I'm good with watching each showcase on YouTube.
I agree. I really watched the team and was it Barry Bonds that was there with Jerry Rice? I think they were coaching. Maybe it was Barry Bonds. I know it was Jerry Rice, but no, the Celebrity All-Star game.
I thought it was Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin was one of the coaches, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, it was like Team Bond, or it said Bond, but I was watching on TV and I didn't.
Oh, I might be talking about the celeb game.
Wait, then what am I talking about? No, I think mine was the celeb, or whatever I'm referencing. Jerry Rice was one of the coaches, right?
NBA coaches.
And then, Jeremy Lin, like Linsanity run, Brooklyn Net legend, Jeremy Lin.
Linsanity, yeah, he was there. He was in the house.
I didn't realize he was coaching though.
Yeah, Jerry Rice and Barry Bonds.
It was Barry Bonds. Okay.
Did the All-Star Celebrity game. So I think Jeremy Lin might have been in a different game. Who knows?
Okay.
There was a lot. I mean, what did you like from it? Firstly,
that was. I'm gonna be honest. That was the only thing I watched.
Yeah.
Because I didn't care. My friend texted me, "Who do you think is going to win the 3-point contest?" And I just said Cam Johnson because to give the Nets hope. I knew that was not going to happen. But he was betting, and I was like, "Do not bet on Cam Johnson and blame me later. Don't do that." But I was babysitting, and I was like, I'm not going to waste my time and watch something that has absolutely no meaning. Is that bad?
I mean, it's not bad. It's plus All-Star game. But I guess what I like from All-Star weekend is kind of just seeing all the athletes come together. I liked having some of the celebrities there. I think the celebrity game isn't like horrible. I think it's really that was probably the most the most entertaining part of the weekend to me, watching like Drewski get 5 points, and that was funny.
And Terrell wins.
I would say All-Star. Draymond had a lot to say about the Rising Stars versus the All-Stars. He felt like as if the Rising Stars team, which is made of like, the younger guys in the NBA, playing in the All-Star game made zero sense because they weren't All-Stars. It should be All-Stars versus All-Stars. And I mean, each day, I mean, I didn't watch the game that much, so I can't really say whether it was like popping or not. But from what I've seen, it looked like the younger guys was given some sign of competition. And that's what the NBA All-Star game means. Is Wemby getting mad when dudes ain't playing defense and stuff, by the way. Speedy recovery to Wemby, who's out for the rest of the season with a blood clot. But he's out there trying to give a show to the people, and I think we need more of that. I like the idea of them talking about maybe bringing in like a one-on-one type Yo, that would be tough. One-on-one matchups.
Yeah.
Because you would really start to see who's shifty like that. Like, a lot of people would be hurt when they favorite basketball player is getting put on skates by, like, the 6th, 7th man on a bench. Because this is going to show you who got handles, who got finesse, that suave. So, I would like that one-on-one series. I like probably more seriousness with the real All-Star game, too. Like, are we doing East versus West? Are we doing, like, what's the team? Are we taking the 2 best players, like, voted by the league, and are we having them draft the team? And then let's go out there and, like, let's play ball for real. This should be the time where you, like...
But why should they? Like, what's the motive for them to go out there and play basketball for real? Like,
it's the sport they love. I mean, there shouldn't be that much. It's an all-star game.
But is
if they want to go out there and play lazy...
Injury?
To risk an injury?
Because seriously, the last time I feel like someone did that was Allen Iverson. I don't even know the year, but I guess the East was down because he was with the Sixers. The East was down, and then he was like, "Guys, come on, we got to do something." And I think they ended up winning. But that was kind of the last time where anyone's ever really been like, "We're gonna win this. We're gonna pull this together." Because at the end of the day, who cares?
From a player standpoint, you may not want to go out there and go 100%. You might fear that injury, but you could get it. LeBron didn't get to play. Here she go. We not even do. This ain't first take. This is not first take.
It is now.
We're not doing Jordan and Braun every second.
But
you know who the GOAT is.
But didn't he just sit after 20 minutes or whatever? He was like, "Okay, I'm not doing this anymore."
He took All-Star break off. You know, this is his 20th year.
But
in the
got
league.
in all the pictures.
You can't do everything. Yeah, he's still an All-Star.
Yeah, but he didn't announce that he wasn't playing until like the day of, so that nobody could take his spot.
And then it was like, "Oh, what didn't he say? Like, I'm not feeling well." It was some excuse of like.
No, I think it was like a legit, like
Yeah.
semi-legit injury.
He's preserved himself because he had to go play that next
problem.
game. Yeah, and he had that insane poster. I didn't know that he announced it the day
So he played
of.
no problem. But yeah, and then took a picture, not in the uniform. I like LeBron, bro. I do. But
You always got something negative to say.
I mean, dude, it was just so selfish looking. Like, how hard could it have been for him to
Jordan
throw on
was
the jersey for the
selfish.
picture at least?
Jordan was
That's
selfish.
true. He could have put on
I can admit
he could have
that.
put on a jersey.
But Jordan covered it up very well. To this day, there is dirt on Jordan that he won't admit and no one else will admit except very few people. And I think social media has like something to do with that because you see a picture like that, you'd see it in the paper, right? In the 90s. You're not seeing that on my Instagram feed like I did. At the same time, he did ruin a great picture. And there's people in the comment, my king, LeBron. LeBron can do whatever he wants. LeBron is this, and LeBron, my glorious king, LeBron James. Do not talk bad about him. Like, we're allowed to be like, he ruined that picture.
That's okay. I could see that.
And KD, the biggest drama queen ever, was there. No problem. And here's LeBron. And
but this is
Strinkles.
fake news. What are you talking
Okay, but
about?
see, KD just loves basketball. That's why he was there.
Yeah, my son loves ball.
Yeah, he loves basketball so much. He does. I understand.
Yo,
but
Trish got a vendetta against the NBA, isn't it?
No, I just have beef with KD and James Harden.
For what?
Because I'm a Nets fan, and you should too a little bit.
I
have a little bit
love
of
them
beef with them.
boys. Over the team. I'm a player guy over a team guy at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I love my players.
What's your problem? You don't want to see your team win what, do you like Juan Soto?
I do want to see my team win. I want to see the Nets thrive. But KD and James Harden and Kyrie are what, 2-3 seasons removed? How much longer must I be mad at them? Harden was my favorite player before I went to the Nets.
It's just they wasted what could have been D'Angelo Russell's team. Laugh. Okay, laugh. Wait. Okay. I'm not saying he would have been the superstar, but I still believe deep down in my heart I would have.
I'd rather take that chance with KD Harden and Kyrie every time.
No,
respectfully, it could be his team. It could be his team, but
I'm saying you could have built around him. You could have saved yourself a lot and actually had somewhat of a decent team. And you're right. You probably would have traded him by now. Now you have him back, and he's old as dirt compared to when you had him before. And you've won nothing. You've won 11 games with 3 of the best players in the NBA, and you have nothing to show for it. All you have is them moving to Brooklyn years ago to try to win a fast championship, and it still hasn't happened.
I agree with you. It was a waste. It was a failure to bring in 3 superstars and not
who were older
and not bring it home. But still, bro, I mean, listen, I would rather take that risk, and we took that risk, and it didn't pay off. That's what's up. We take that L, we rebuild.
My problem is, like, I would have been fine if we made it to a playoff game, and then lost. I would have lived with that. I've had to live with the fact that together when they're on the court, they won 11 games, but they were barely on the court together. And then you have James Harden and KD fighting because James Harden can't even practice, and KD's frustrated because he is a I love basketball guy. And who's hurt? Kyrie Irving can't play this day. KD can't play that day. It's a mess. It was a mess. And that was my problem. My biggest problem was that you took somebody who went to the Warriors to win a quick chip and hasn't won a chip since. Not to doubt how good he is, but that's a reality. You brought 3 guys on a team who aren't leaders. They are amazing basketball players. They are no LeBron James. And all of them, for their entire career, I'll give you this, they've all wanted to be LeBron James, and none of them are. That's why James Harden went to Philadelphia, because he said, I'll win a quick chip with them, and he failed. He couldn't do it in Houston. He couldn't do it in Brooklyn. KD, where is he going to bring a quick chip? When he had leaders, when he had someone like Steph Curry. And then, oh, wait, where did Kyrie win his chip? With LeBron James. And then he wanted to leave and say, oh, I feel like I'm in LeBron's shadow and I want to do things by myself. And he hasn't won a chip yet. And if I'm not mistaken, LeBron has won a couple more without him. 1 or 2? 2, right? That's a leader. That's why LeBron James is in the GOAT debate and nobody else is. So that's why, like, you call me a LeBron hater? No, I can respect LeBron. Can I also admit that he should have been dressed in that picture? Yes. At the same time, I can also admit that KD, Kyrie, and James Harden can try as much as they want to be on his level. They won't. Because one thing that LeBron James possesses, which is why he's one of the best in the league right now, is the fact that he has leadership skills. People respect him. You want to play with LeBron. That's just what it is.
Yo, I'm starting to think you a secret Braun fan because
I
Braun found a way back into the convos. I ain't gonna lie. You might be a bigger Braun fan than me. You might be like Skip. You might be hated on the airway.
I like LeBron James. I do, but I just think at the end of the day, Jordan is better because I think that he has been able to do things that gave LeBron James an opportunity to be where he is and whatever. We can go into this a whole lot more, but LeBron James right now is who he is right now because of what he's been able to do with the league, but also with his leadership abilities.
Hey man, but I think at the end of the day, we tried it with the Nets, it didn't work. But hey, we in the spot we are now, and I would not change anything. I would still go out and try to get those 3 guys and still try to win. Injuries happen. It sucks. People, Harden didn't come in the best shape.
That's a problem.
KD was playing some of the best basketball. I can vividly remember KD was playing lights out when he was on the court. Kyrie was playing really good when he was on the court, but it's a synergy thing too. Did they have a full offseason together? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
They did?
KD and Kyrie had a few.
Harden.
I think Harden, they had at least.
I'm pretty sure Harden came in like. Well, whatever. It don't matter. To the All-Star game. A lot could be fixed. I think more competition, and it isn't about why. It's their job at the end of the day. We're not asking it like the hockey players. They could have went into the 4 Nations tournament and said, all right, I'm not going to injure myself, but they putting their body on the line.
I think the passion has gone away, and I'll say that why I think the 4 Nations works is because there's guys who kind of don't like each other, like in the sense of I'm going to go out there and I'm going to fight you. I think everyone in the NBA kind of likes each other now, at least to a certain degree of like I can respect you, whereas like there's no real beef like there used to be.
I feel like there's smoke in the NBA. I feel like them younger guys are a little bit more heavy on the smoke. I mean, like older guys, as they see their way out of the league, they're going to be more friendly, but like, bro, the older guys didn't like each other either. It was more aggressive back in the 90s. You could get away with more. You could put your hands on somebody. You could fight and not face, and like you might not get banned for like the rest of your life out of the league. So but right. them boys be talking. Anthony Edwards is a perfect example of somebody who wants all the smoke. Shea Gillis comes out every other day with like with an aura interview, and he's like, man, nobody could guard me. So them dudes, they hungry. It's just the NBA's in a weird spot right now where the 3-point ball has kind of consumed the game, and everybody's trying to find out where do I find my spot, because everybody's kind of a shooter now. Nobody, like, in the game's lost some aggressiveness that I think is starting to find. You got to find yourself, and them young players over time, as they step into like them positions in the league, they're gonna be the ones who are gonna like set in stone what the next couple years of NBA ball is gonna look like. And I think right now it's looking pretty good. So I feel like the All-Star game will get better. Everything has to go through a little rough patch for a while. Even the Pro Bowl, like, it's a little dead right now, but it'll get better. It's a little dead right now, but it has to get
they
better.
Changed it. I do think eventually they should move the Pro Bowl to the middle of the season. I think Joe Burrow proposed something like that to give everybody a break, and then you can add that extra week. And then I think the NFL ultimately will want everyone to have off for President's Day and have the Super Bowl this past weekend. I feel like they're eventually going to get to that.
Midweek?
Which is funny because my friend said that this is her month with her and her fiance. She's like, February is like Carol Ann's month because he's a farmer and doesn't have to farm during this month, and football ends. So breaking to her that they're probably going to eventually extend it to President's Day, she was very upset that they're like adding that 18th.
I don't know if y'all saw it, but I think in 2027, the Super Bowl and Valentine's Day are on the same day.
Really?
Yeah. So
Ooh, I know
start
where I'll be
planning
buying
ahead.
myself a
Super
ticket
Bowl and
to.
Valentine's Day?
Where is the Super Bowl? Do you know?
I don't remember, but I just know it's on the same day as Valentine's
Rough
Day.
day for
Yeah.
the boys.
Maybe I
Oh
should
my
treat
God.
myself.
I'm so sorry, guys. Like,
That's
Matt, you're gonna want to watch the Super Bowl so bad, but no,
Okay,
y'all
wait.
boys is busy.
Real quick, because I like this conversation. You were talking about like when you go home, you just want to talk to nobody.
Yes,
Get
yes,
on this,
yes. When I get home, I'm not trying to speak no more. Like even in the morning, I
Yes.
don't talk until I get to work. The only thing I'm talking is text messages and like the snaps I'm posting. But other than that, my mouth be shut until I get to work. And when I leave, I want to do the same thing because I've used all of my vocab. I've used all my words for the day. I think I give myself about 50,000 words a day. Is that a little bit or is that a lot?
I don't know.
I give
feel
myself
like for you,
100K
that's
words
not
a day,
lot.
and after 100K, it's a
You're
burnout.
done.
It cuts out the words from the next day. So if I'm if I'm talking too much, I'm really not gonna talk at all tomorrow.
No, I agree. I don't know if I'm a grandma or what, but there becomes a point in the day where I have to put on classical music and like drink tea, and I don't want to even hear someone's voice. I want to be silent.
Okay.
Like my goal in life is to wake up in the morning and go to like the golf course and just silently. And that's my problem. I don't know if I have like antisocial issues, but sometimes I just need to go places and like I don't want someone to bother me.
Well, our job is to talk a lot. Like,
and maybe that's
everybody,
what it is.
everybody, and like me and like student media and here at LSU, like you're talking all
Yes.
the time. Like we writing a lot, but
you have
we're
to be
talking
on.
more. And you gotta be on. Your voice gotta be loud. You gotta be active. So when you leave and you got like, so especially the questions. When I leave, like my friends start asking me a bunch of questions. I'm like, please,
No.
give me 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Like, especially if I got a plan afterward, they be like, all right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where we going? What time?
Don't ask me.
Wait. Let me sit down real quick.
Yes.
Let me take my shoes off. My feet hurt.
I know. I just need to like.
Let me take a
someone to,
nap.
like,
Ooh.
we're going here. Good.
Yo.
Make the choice for me. I'll eat whatever.
Speaking of tired, I've not been a big nap guy for like the most of my life because I was like, nah, I can't take a nap. It's gonna cut out of my day.
I agree.
But now I'm big on naps. Look, if it's Friday and you let me take a nap at 6 o'clock, we're not.
I'm not
we can't. We
waking
can't go out no more. Like, cause
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
waking
go
up.
straight to sleep.
I've done that.
I'm
before.
going straight to bed. Like, there's so many times my boys are like, yo, let's go somewhere like da da da. And I'm like, all right, bet, I'm down. Lay down in my bed or I eat. Like once I eat, I'm tired.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
No,
like
if I
8
lay
p.m.,
down on my
gone.
bed on a Friday, I'm not getting up.
Yeah.
I've gone to sleep, full face of makeup on, and woken up with like sirens because some guy was getting pulled over outside my apartment.
Oh,
And I
that's
was
what's
like,
up.
"What's happening right now?" Like there's no getting up. I took a power nap. Nate saw me today on the Tiger TV couch. I need 10 minutes sometimes. All of a sudden, I was like, my body cannot function anymore. Something's wrong, and I just had to lay down. And Lewis is like, "Good morning."
This is what it means to get old. And I'm telling you, that's how you know junioritis started when you just
Please
start.
stop.
You start lagging day to day. I mean,
Stop.
hey, sometimes you gotta go home, lay down, maybe put on a little movie. I think it's perfect time to get into what we gonna get into today. Speaking of movies,
Yeah, movies.
it's time to start that on the clock. I want smoke. I need all the smoke today.
It's fine.
Today's
All right.
on the clock category is Disney Channel original movies. Patricia has the first pick.
I do have the first
Disney
pick.
Channel original movies. If you
Trisha,
say
you're on
any
the clock.
any Disney movies,
No.
it's out. It gotta be
Yeah,
Disney
no,
It is,
Channel.
yeah,
Yeah,
Disney
right,
Channel.
right.
I'm not doing cinema.
I just gotta make sure. I gotta make sure.
Okay.
You know, I'm reading the rules.
My sister was consulting with me last night because we were having a serious conversation, and I was able to talk with people at Tiger TV today to get the vibes of what we're feeling.
Whoa! Yo, ref.
Wait.
Absolutely
Are you
not.
not allowed to talk to
Is
me?
this
I
not-
didn't. Wait.
I thought this was our list. I thought we
I
made
did not
these.
announce.
You're
I did
getting-
not
you're getting
announce
help? You're
the
getting
reason.
counsel?
I did not announce the
You
reason.
getting counsel?
I just said, do you guys like this movie? And you can tell by.
Do you
by-
like this movie?
Yeah, I told. He walked
She's
in.
literally letting people influence her pick.
Nate,
She's
walked-
literally letting them.
No, actually, no. I already had my
come
list.
on.
I already had my list, but I will say you are influencing my first pick because I know you're going to take it, so I need to take it before you do because it would be not my second, but I was stuck, and you just made my decision either.
Well,
So I think
okay.
you're influenced.
For the future, because the rule was not set
Are
before.
we not allowed to?
But
Okay,
in the-
wait,
in
you-
the-
not a DQ.
Is the NFL not allowed to talk to other players?
not a
In
Is the NFL not
disqualification?
talking to other teams
This
about
isn't the
who they
NFL.
might take?
Listen, just listen.
Why can't I do
Lord.
this?
In the future,
Okay.
because these are the people who are voting for you.
Yeah.
He could have done the same
Yeah,
thing.
this is why I'm so.
I'm
Yo,
not,
Bro, he's like-
Trish.
blackballing
I'm
me. They
It's
blackballing
like when
me.
you're like, why did you study? You're looking up Super Bowl. You could do the same thing. You have YouTube.
No, I'm looking
I'm
at
not-
Disney Channel movies and I'm making my own
All right,
picks.
I'll say.
I ain't
none of
asked
my-
nobody
I
what
won't
they
do
like.
anymore, but none of my
Order in the court.
None of my lists changed because of this. That's
Okay,
what I'll say.
that's fine. There was no rule beforehand. Trish keeps making me invent new rules, bro. First was the secondary accounts. Now this. Okay,
Yeah, we did. Okay, but he
All
has
right.
4 accounts too.
Bill
No
Belichick, dude. Come on.
no more asking
Fine.
people about it beforehand.
I
You
didn't
have
ask
to.
people
You
to
can
make
only
movies.
talk to you
Okay,
and you,
my
you
sister?
yourself and you.
Can I talk to my sister?
No, because she can vote too. You can't. You can't talk to people
That's
who can
not
vote
fair,
on
though,
it.
but
trying-
How's
you-
it not fair?
Talk. I got nobody in my corner. My mom don't watch Disney movies. My sister don't watch Disney Channel movies.
You have friends.
The guys,
it
all
doesn't
they know
matter.
is like Lion King.
No more
Alright.
asking the voters what you want,
See,
what
now-
they want on your list.
No, I did
No.
not ask that.
Yeah,
I
come on.
said-
Indirectly.
I would say things. I don't. Okay. Were you planning on picking like Wendy Wu? Probably not.
No.
All right, then I'll use that as an example. Like, I didn't say Wendy Wu, but I was like, okay, do you guys like this movie? Because I had like 7 on my
Right,
list.
but that's getting.
But I can understand.
Yeah. Alright.
Whatever, guys.
Let's do it.
whatever.
Let's do
Let's
it.
dive
What's
into it.
what's
Come
your
on.
number one, Trish? Don't keep me waiting.
Yeah, I'm taking
Scare
this
me.
because I think that you're going to take it first. And I need to take it. So that's why it's honestly in spite of you, not anybody else. But no, this is actually a great movie. And I think you know a movie's great when even 10 years later you can be in a car with a grown man and he just starts singing this song word for word. And that is me when I'm with my friends. And they just are like, oh my gosh, this is the best soundtrack I've ever
What is it? You scared me,
in
dog.
my life. So I'm going to go number 1, Let It Shine.
Whatever, bro. Just call this off, bro. I don't care no more.
You should have heard Danny sing the entire rap version this morning at Tiger TV.
Lord have mercy, bro.
It's a great movie.
On my
but an
on my
even
great
better
month, you took
soundtrack.
my great movie. Lord have mercy, Lord. All right,
Do you sing to it? Do you sing to it in the car?
that was my number one pick. I know. I still.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't want a battle. You the snake without the rattle. You come on, but whatever. Yeah, well, sure.
Sorry.
Everybody's gonna vote. Nobody cares no more about the analysis. That was to spite me. That was my pick.
It was not to spite you. You just talked. You used your 50,000 words to tell me 2 weeks ago that Let It Shine would be one of your top picks. And I really do like that movie, and I love the soundtrack, and I listen to it at least once a week.
Congrats, bro. Congrats on the Mickey Mouse win. I mean, whatever. For my number one pick, I'm gonna have to take High School Musical 2.
Oh my gosh!
That's the
I'll give
best
it to
one
you.
out of the trilogy.
You're right.
And it wouldn't have been my number one. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That was my number 2. Let It Shine was my number 1. But
Yeah.
what you got for number 2, Trish?
Okay.
This is
Number
gonna be a
2.
hard list now.
Another one that is an absolute great, and I'll go to. I was in the car with my friend, and he was like listening to his music, and he was like, "I'm not listening to your trash music, Patricia." But then "She's So Gone" came on, and when I tell you, this man was like 16 again, and was like, "I used to think that I was it. Like I was like, this is my jam." Lemonade Mouth at number 2, iconic movie. Did you have that too? No, you didn't. Did you really?
That was literally my next
It's
pick,
so good. I'm sorry. My cousins and I love that movie.
brother.
I'm sorry.
There ain't enough Disney Channel original movies
Yes,
for this,
there
bro.
is.
All right. Tuck Let It Shine, Tuck Lemonade Mouth. That's what's up. I gotta go with my 4 then. Camp Rock is just gonna be my second. I mean, I had Lemonade Mouth over that, but Camp Rock was very solid. I vividly remember watching that like multiple times when it aired on Disney Channel, like as a kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my number 2.
Okay. Ooh, gosh, I'm a little stuck here. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one because I'm hoping that you don't pick the other one. But watch this every Christmas with my sister. Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas, the movie. Really sweet, really good. It was the only movie where they had a baby in the movie and then it went over into the show. You don't see that a lot. You know, you see a movie, it's a fluff. This was not a fluff movie. This was real life. They had Toby in that movie. She announced she was pregnant, the mom, and then, you know, they eventually had Toby for the last season. So Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas.
That's what's up. For my number 3, I'm gonna have to take Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie, then if we doing show movies, because that was a really good one. I loved watching Wizards of Waverly Place when I was a kid.
Okay. This one I'm going to say because it doesn't have the best soundtrack, or at least ones that I can remember. But I, because of this movie, wanted to become a professional jump roper. And my mom like got me a jump rope and everything. I'm horrible at jump roping, but jump in.
Okay, that's what's up. For my number 4, for the last 2, it's really hard because I'll be honest, Disney movies were cool to me up until like a certain age.
Yeah.
And then I really flipped on to like Cartoon Network, Disney XD, and I got a game system pretty early. So like I was kind of just off cable after a while. So if I had to go with my number 4, my number 4 pick would have to go with, I'd have to go with Cloud 9.
That's a good one.
Cloud 9
that was on my
would be
list.
my number 4.
That was going to be a notable mention. That's such a good one. That song's amazing. Okay, then I guess
thinking of all the ones that I still remember, like kind of in my head, like how it went. And Cloud 9 was probably one of the ones I liked.
I wanted to be a snowboarder after that movie.
I still kind of like snowboarding and stuff. I like watching the videos now. I get Cloud 9 kind of sparked my interest for that when I was younger.
My sister was obsessed. She would watch that once a week. Like every weekend we were watching that movie and the song. Oh, it was so good. That's a good movie. Then I'll go with a newer-ish one too. For my number 5.
Okay.
Had a hold on my sister. She was Chia or whatever her name is for Halloween. Bikers versus surfers. It was just so cute. Well, I'm going to go with Teen Beach Movie because...
Yeah. No, Teen Beach Movies, that's a good one. That was
good soundtrack.
That was one that was on my list. I was thinking about where to put it, but I couldn't really place it anywhere. I didn't know. So that's a good one for...
That wasn't going to make it, but...
For my last one... I will have to go with, and this is hard. I'm picking between 2 right now. They both kind of feel the same to me though in my head, so I'm just gonna go with the one I could kind of remember. I'm gonna just go with Radio Rebel at 5.
Okay. Okay. Wait. What was the other one you were between?
Well, I was just gonna pick Descendants because I feel like a lot of people also watch Descendants.
You should have picked Descendants.
But I didn't remember it that much. That's the thing. You see, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna stick true to my morals. It don't matter. I'm still gonna pick.
Radio Rebel was good though. I feel a lot of people hate it now and think it's cringe, but I really liked it. But I was also like a weirder kid, so I feel like I related.
Let me see. When did Radio Rebel drop?
I have a massive snub for y'all that y'all missed.
Radio Rebel dropped like when I was a kid.
This was a big one for me. Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension.
See,
I didn't watch that one, bro. I didn't watch it, bro.
Missed out.
I didn't watch that, bro.
Don't watch the same shows. Like,
and then,
don't watch Friends.
Oh, and then plus, Radio Rebel has that funny meme.
With like where she's
funny meme, hell yeah. It's not funny no more.
With like the head,
it's not
where
funny.
She's like really awkward.
Never mind, bro. Yo, you kind of just killed my momentum, bro. When you took Let It Shine. I mean, this. Go ahead, take that Mickey Mouse win with that Mickey Mouse program, bro. But I'm gonna come back for Game 5.
Saying that, and every time I just send you a picture of Mickey Mouse with Jalen Hurts, and I'm just gonna keep sending it to you.
Go ahead, you keep sending me that picture.
I'm just gonna keep sending you that picture. Like my Mickey Mouse win is me saying, "I'm going to Disney World. I just won the Super Bowl."
Listen, I got some heat coming for number 5, but I'm requesting that we get a league in here. We get some rules set into place.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I made a mistake.
If I knew I could hit up the sources, if I could hit the league of the council,
I said it to you today.
The high council.
I said it to you when you walked in and you said, "Trish, you're about to lose today." I said, "Go talk to them. Go talk to them."
I was
ready. But honestly, though, the only.
Oh my God! Can I change my number 5? I just found a better one.
Let him change it.
Give me Halloween.
All right, yeah, Trish is fine.
Give me Halloween Town. That's my
No,
shit.
that's valid. See, that's a good one. No, that's valid. That's actually a good pick because that was on my list, and the only reason I was like, yeah, but it's like I already had one holiday.
Loud
movie.
fam. I didn't remember.
No,
Give me
Halloween Town's
Town.
a good one. And then,
That's an oldie.
that was the one thing I was gonna ask if we got into the dilemma of like, do we get the entire series or do you just get High School Musical 2 if I picked High School Musical 1, which like 2 was the best.
Now,
So
if
I'm
we was
not taking
picking
one.
like Disney movies, bro, I would definitely have to go with like some other ones, like probably some of the new ones. Yo, I like Moana when I watched it
Moana's
for the
good.
first time. I would have definitely put. I feel like a lot of people didn't really watch the full Lion King. Do anybody?
No,
do
I
y'all
didn't
remember the
watch
Lion
it.
King? My
watched
school
the-
played it.
Whoa.
every
Wait, I
day.
watched The Lion King, but I didn't watch the new one.
No, I'm not talking about the new one. I'm talking about the old one.
What are you saying about the Lion King?
I feel like a lot of people don't like watch the full Lion King.
No,
You did?
we're not gonna disrespect the Lion King. right now.
No. I like Lion King. That would be on my list
He
if we was
did.
picking like Disney
What do you mean? What do you mean?
movies.
Didn't watch the whole?
Everybody I asked, like they don't remember the full movie, like the full
Yeah, I'm not gonna
original
lie.
movie.
I don't remember a lot of the full movies.
I kind of remember it because my school, like my elementary school, during winter break, like during winter, instead of going outside for recess, we would go in the auditorium and watch Lion King every day.
Really every day.
Yeah, so we'd kind of just progressively like rewatch it over time. So I mean,
Oh, you would do half and half.
I would definitely pick Lion King off of that. But everybody
Lion
I
King's
talk to,
good.
I'm like, yo, do you remember like how the movie ended? They're like, what? No.
I don't remember a lot of things.
Everybody just remembers like the certain moments, like Hakuna Matata or like
Yeah.
Scar pushing Mufasa off the edge, or like when Simba and I forgot the lady tiger when they did the circle of life thing or
Yeah,
whatever.
that was a good
People
one.
remember small parts.
Yeah, but I heard Encanto is really good. Have you watched that?
Encanto.
Yeah.
Encanto.
The soundtrack's
Yo, I
great.
feel like I watched it. Yes, I did watch Encanto.
I heard it's kind of like intense for us, not for kids, but I feel like it's a little.
Nah,
deep.
yeah, because it's like there's like a brother in the family or something. There's like a family relative who's like that. He's like the black sheep of the family, but they ended up needing him.
And he's stuck in the wall.
Yeah, and they ended up
We
needing
don't
him
talk-
to like.
Who don't they talk about? I was just listening to it this week, and like the girl, Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno. Bruno.
Yes, and the
Bruno.
girl was explaining to me like, I'm like, he's stuck in the wall. She's like, yeah, he's stuck in the house, but they don't know where he is, and she has to find him. And I'm like, this movie's crazy. But I heard Luca's really good too. I don't know if you ever watched that one.
Nah,
I didn't. Watch that one.
I ain't gonna lie. Like anything past, like I guess for like the past 3 years since I got to college, or like
Yeah.
since like junior year of high school, I really don't remember.
Same.
But like,
Did you watch Inside Out too though?
no,
That was a good one. dude.
I didn't even
You have
watch
to watch
Inside
that.
Out 1. I would have put The Incredibles too. I love The Incredibles.
I did a paper on Inside Out 1.
Yeah, I just never
4-page
watched
paper my
it. Like, is
sophomore
it
year of high
good? Is
school.
it worth it?
We can do Disney movies later on.
Yeah.
Oh no, we done with
Wait,
Disney.
Wait, is Inside Out's Pixar though, right?
Wait, it's
Oh,
what?
it is.
Is it
I don't
Pixar?
know.
I think it's Pixar, right?
Which one?
Inside Out.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Pixar. So maybe Pixar because I guess The Incredibles is Disney, but The Incredibles is good too.
Incredibles is still Pixar.
Yeah, we need.
Oh,
some-
is it? Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
so we could definitely
Okay.
do Pixar. Not E.T. What's the other one? Wall-E. Yeah, I was oddly obsessed with that movie.
You were?
Yeah, it's
That
so
movie
weird.
scared me.
Wall-E?
Wally looked.
Wall-E, but you liked
Wall-E looked
Coraline?
like Wall-E looked like a
Coraline
piece
wasn't
of like
problem,
poop
but
to me,
Wall-E
bruh.
was. Okay, but you were fine with Coraline?
Coraline. There's some buttons in the eyes. It was not
It
scary.
was so weird. She was all knitted together, but Wall-E is the problem. That wasn't that whole movie based on like the world ending, and then there was Wall-E. And you have a problem with someone looking like a piece of trash, but you don't have a problem with someone with butt in their eyes.
Yeah, of course not. The buttons were dope, but Wally looked off placing me. It
That
didn't.
was the point.
All right, and I
The
couldn't
world
watch
had
it.
ended. And
Wait,
you know,
maybe
there's
now
a
I
guy
got
eating
a more
donuts.
I got a more mature stomach. I could watch that, but back in the day,
Your stomach hurt from Wall-E?
yeah, I was like, bro, what am I looking at, bro? Come on, I'm not
Wait,
trying
are
to
you
watch all
talking about
that.
E.T.? I think
Which
you're-
one?
I think you're thinking of like the
Wall-E.
E.T. phone home.
No, I'm talking about Wally. I'm thinking I was gonna be like, oh, never mind. No, I'm talking about Wally.
Because E.T. creeped me out. I used to be scared to jump in the pool.
E.T. weird too.
I used
Oh,
to be scared to jump in the pool.
take
because of
this
E.T.
off my
I
computer.
used to be scared,
Oh,
and
God.
even like Snickers. I think maybe that's why I don't like.
But
them, 'cause I
movies should
think
be
they're
weirder. That's why I was like better to watch low key. Now every character is like fluffy and soft and smooth. Like, nah.
I agree. They changed Doc
You need some
McMuffins.
ugly characters, bro.
Doc McMuffin. Am I saying that right? McStuffins.
Art ain't supposed to
Doc
just be pretty all the time.
McStuffins. And I think they brought back Bubble Guppies. They all look AI generated now. It's really crazy. It's sad. It's
AI
really
taking
sad.
over the
They
world.
put
AI gonna
highlighter
take
on
this
him.
job
Highlighter.
soon.
They put highlighter on a 10-year-old doctor.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Purple Room gonna be ran by AI one day.
Don't say that.
It's gonna
Let
be
us graduate
gonna be
first.
two robots sitting right here.
Wally and ET right here.
Oh God, I don't want to be ET, man.
Maybe you can bring on Coraline.
At least let me be like, let me be Coraline. Let me be Coraline's pops when he had the buttons in his eyes. That's what's
Ew.
up.
Okay, you can do that. I'll call Wally though. ET's too scary for me. Okay. Well, that's all we have for the Purple Room podcast today. Be sure to vote on Instagram, fair and square. On Instagram at LSU Tiger TV. But for now, I'm Patricia Caputo. He's David Bartholomew, and we'll see you all
We going
next
on a
week.
strike. End the injustice in this league. We going on a draft strike.
I let you switch your
If you
pick.
with me,
I
meet me
felt bad.
Monday in Hodges Hall,
I
and we walking out.
I felt bad, and I let you change your number 5 because I felt that you deserved that.
Get out of here, man.
Even though I put in Jump In and everyone was like, I kind of remember that movie, but I was hoping there was just be like a niche group of people who wanted to jump rope like me. I did that for my own personal benefit, not for the others, for the applause of others.
I got nothing else to say.
All right, yeah, mic drop because I 3-peated. Bye.